So, hello everybody. Once again, welcome back to Easy English Explanation by Pooja Joshi. So, how are you all? I hope you all must be fine. And today I'm going to start Standard 9th NCERT P Book Lesson number 11 If I Were You. So, If I Were You is a play, very nice play about it only engages and characterizes two persons. One is a playwright, that is, he is writing the plays and directing the plays, and one is a criminal, an intruder. Intruder is somebody who enters into somebody's base without taking the permission, like a thief, and he is a criminal. He wants to murder this hero, the playwright or the director Gerard, and he wants to take on his identity, his place. Instead of him, he wants to live his life as he himself was an intruder, was a criminal. So there are only two characters, Gerard and the intruder. And the play is very fine how our Gerard outsmarts that intruder, how he teaches him a lesson. Okay, that we will know here, how he is able to manage and कंट्रोल द सिचुएशन, हाउ ही सेव्स हिज लाइफ. अब यहाँ पे ये जो एक नाटक है, एक प्ले है, जिसमें दो कैरेक्टर्स हैं. एक कैरेक्टर है जेरार्ड और एक कैरेक्टर है इंट्रूडर. इंट्रूडर वो होता है कि जो किसी की जगह में बिना परमिशन के आ जाता है, कोई क्रिमिनल इंटेंट के साथ, क्रिमिनल माइंड के साथ. अब यहाँ पे जो इंट्रूडर है वो मर्डर करना चाहता है जेरार्ड का और उसकी बदले उसकी जगह लेना चाहता है, क्योंकि वो और जेरार्ड थोड़े बहुत हाइट वेट बिल्ड में एक दूसरे के जैसे दिखते हैं. तो अब देखते हैं कि कैसे जेरार्ड उसको आउटस्मार्ट करता है, उसको अपने मिशन में कामयाब नहीं होने देता, अपनी जान भी बचाता है और कैसे उसको पकड़ पाता है. तो ये हम देखते हैं इफ आई वेर यू के फर्स्ट पार्ट में. तो एज यूजुअल आई विल रीड एंड देन I'll give you the important word meanings, new words to learn, as well as the explanation of the lesson. So, if I were you, see, the name itself suggests if I were like you, if I were you, if I was there in your place. Before you read, Gerard lives alone in a lonely cottage. An intruder who is a criminal enters his cottage. He intends to murder Gerard and take on his identity. Does he succeed? The following words and phrases occur in the play. Do you know the meanings? Match them with the meanings given to find out. Okay, so this exercise is for you, and as we proceed in the play, I'll be able to tell you the meanings there, right there. Clear? Of all these words, we will know the meaning. Now, as any play, first see the scene of the play. Sometimes you also need to enact this kind of plays in the school, so you should know about the interior of the play, how it is decorated, how the stage is designed. According to that, you may need the furnitures, curtains, and all the necessities. Let me read out. A small cottage interior. There is an entrance back right, which may be curtained. Another door to the left must be a practical door. The furniture is simple, consisting of a small table down towards the left, a chair or two, and a divan, right rather upstage on the right. On the table is a telephone. So here the scene is like that. There is one small cottage, and the interior, the designing of the cottage is like that. There is an entrance at the right side. It may be curtained or it may not be. Then another door is there to the left. It is a practical door. Practical door from where actually one can move in and out. The furniture is simple, consisting of one table towards the left or one or two chairs and a divan. Divan means a small settee or bed which is kept in the living room generally. And there is a phone too. नाउ लेट्स सी, यहाँ पे एक प्ले में एक छोटे कॉटेज के अंदर का पोर्शन दिखाया गया है, जहाँ पे एक दाईं ओर की तरफ एक दरवाजा है जिसमें पर्दा भी लगाया जा सकता है, और दूसरी तरफ यानी बाईं तरफ एक प्रैक्टिकल डोर है जहाँ से अंदर बाहर सकते हैं, अंदर बाहर कर सकते हैं प्ले के कैरेक्टर्स। फर्नीचर काफी सिंपल है, जिसमें एक टेबल है लेफ्ट की तरफ, एक या दो चेयर हैं, कुर्सियां हैं, और एक दीवान है, और राइट हैंड साइड की तरफ है। इसके अलावा यहाँ पर एक फोन भी है। Now, when the curtain rises, Gerard is standing by the table making a phone call. He is of medium height and wearing horn rimmed glasses. He is dressed in a lounge suit and a great coat. His voice is cultured. What is the starting here? What is the scene which is shown over here? That curtain rises, then Gerard, the hero, the one of the two characters in this play, he is standing by the table. He is making a phone call to somebody, and he is of medium height. He is wearing horn rimmed. Horn rimmed glasses means glasses which are made up of, the frame is made up of horns, very, very thick. And he is dressed in a lounge suit. Lounge means very, very comfortable, relaxed suit and a great coat. And he is very cultured, means his voice is cultured, means he seems to be from a decent family. वो एक decent family से belong करता है, इससे ये पता चलता है। उसकी आवाज काफी कल्चर्ड है, वो एक रिलैक्स्ड सूट में है, और उसने वो मीडियम हाइट का है, और उसने मोटी फ्रेम वाले चश्मे पहन रखे हैं। Gerard says, well, tell him to phone up directly. I must know. Yes, I expect. I'll still be here, but you mustn't count on that. In about 10 minutes time, right ho, goodbye. So now what happens? He is talking to somebody on phone, and he says that, yes, I know. I'll expect that if I'm still here, but no worries, I'll reach there. Means he is asking somebody that he will reach at some place in about 10 minutes time. He puts down the phone and goes to the divan on the left, where there is a traveling bag, and starts packing. Whilst she is thus engaged, another man, similar in build to Gerard, enters from the right silently, revolver in hand. He is flashily dressed in an overcoat and a soft hat. He bumps accidentally against the table, and at the sound, Gerard turns quickly. Now, after talking, he puts down the phone and he moves towards the divan, which is there on the left side. There a traveling bag is lying there, means he is packing, he is moving out of the house, and he is engaged in his activity of packing. At the same time, a man who is the intruder and the second character of this play, he enters, and he has a revolver in hand. He is very flashily, very quickly dressed in an overcoat and a soft hat. He is wearing an overcoat and a soft hat. Then he accidentally bumps against the table. He collides against the table, which makes a noise, which produces a sound, and at that sound, Gerard turns quickly. Gerard, pleasantly. Why? This is a surprise, Mr. R. Yes, I am glad you are pleased to see me. The intruder says, I don't think you'll be pleased for long. Put those paws up. Gerard says, this is all very melodramatic. Not very original, perhaps, but intruder, trying to be calm and Gerard, non-current is your word, I think. Intruder says, thanks a lot. You will be soon stop being smart. I'll make you crawl. I want to know a few things. See, here, as you can see in the picture, see here, there's an intruder. Here, there's an intruder He's having a gun, revolver is in his hand. He collides here with this table, and the sound produced makes Gerard turn back. And he suddenly scared, but he doesn't show it. It does not come on his face. See here, he's packing his bag. He must be traveling somewhere. So when intruder comes, and Gerard says presently, okay, this is a surprise. And intruder says that he is glad that Gerard was pleased to see him. Then, but now you will not be pleased. When still this time you are pleased to see me, you are happy to see me, but you will not be happy for long because I am here now. Put your hands up. Pause up means put your hands up. So he says that this is all very melodramatic, and this is a sort of drama with lots of emotions. It's not looking original. Then intruder says that okay, I know that you are trying to be silent, you are trying to be calm and peaceful, but you must be very scared and afraid of me. And Gerard says, nonchalant is your word, I think. Nonchalant means acting very calm and normal, casual way, appearing to be calm and casual and relaxed. That, Gerard gives him the word. Okay, you want to tell me that I am nonchalant, I am looking very, very cool and calm, but I am not. Intruder thanks that you are acting so smart, but your acting will now go away all. I will make you crawl. Means I will put you down to your feet. I want to know few things from you. So with this, here, uh, I would like to end the session. That is first part of this chapter number 11. That is, if I were you. Okay.